What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the Oklahoma City Thunder and how many wins do I think they are going to have this upcoming NBA season. Now, with the Thunder, this is a team that did go 40-42 last year, ultimately, vying for a play-in spot. Now, they did see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander have pretty much out of all the young players in the NBA, he did have a great breakout season. Add him with a Josh Giddy, a Lou Dort, Jalen Williams. They did not have Chet Holmgren last season, but when you look at the entire landscape of the Oklahoma City Thunder and what they are trying to build, this is one of the better exciting teams of the NBA. They look very scary on paper, if you ask me. Let's start at the top. When we did see, SGA have a great summer in the FIBA tournament. You look at the FIBA tournament that even Josh Giddey had for Australia, even Lou Dort playing for Canada as well. When you look at the entire roster top to bottom for the Oklahoma City Thunder, honestly, with me, all I can say is watch out, because they have that team that I feel like is here now. A few years ago we would have said maybe they're a few ways away from being as good as they could be. I feel like this year is probably the year they take that actual leap to be among the other teams in the Western Conference that have, that vying for position, right? I feel like with that roster, you have to look at the Oklahoma City Thunder as, like I said, one of the better, not only young teams, but could possibly be a better team in that conference than they were a year ago. 40 wins, right? 40 wins. And that's without Chet Holmgren, who, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, he's my pick for Rookie of the Year this upcoming season. So again, like I said, when you have a player like SGA who's borderline averaging 30, this is on a nightly basis, right? This is on a nightly basis. This guy is putting up ungodly numbers. We're talking about 31 points per game, right? 31 points per game, almost 5 assists, and almost 6 rebounds on 51% shooting. Josh Giddey, who can be a triple-double threat at any moment, averaged 16, almost 8 rebounds, and a little bit over 6 assists. You add in, like I said, with Trey Mann, you look at Jalen and Jalen Williams, and how can you not? How can you not be impressed with what they accomplished a year ago? Now, again, like I said, they probably surprised maybe a few casuals and what they did, but if you ask me, I think it's no way to go but up for them. You have to give kudos to the Oklahoma City Thunder organization as a whole, starting with president of basketball operations, GM, and things like that, because a few years ago when they did have, Paul George, a few years ago when they did have CP3 and Russell Westbrook and things like that, and you see them do a whole complete overhaul and go with the youth movement, a lot of people would have, turned the side eye to that, because you go from being a playoff team consistently, or whatever the case may be, having superstar players, to electing to go with younger players who are not as proven. But you look at the youth movement, again, like I said, for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and you can't do nothing but tip your hat to what they have done this far. Now, I say all that to say, what do I think the record will be this upcoming NBA season? A 40-win team a year ago. The Western Conference is very stacked. But I believe the Thunder, having the experience from a year ago, having a player like Holmgren into the fold this year, I believe they are an above 500 team this year. I'm saying that the Oklahoma City Thunder will ultimately win 44 games this upcoming NBA season. I believe 44 games is a nice mark for them to build upon what they did a year ago. Ultimately, get them in throws with maybe that last playoff play-in spot, or possibly be a 6-7 seed, depending on how their season turn out. I think 44 games is a good base for them. I see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander having a similar season to he did a year ago. I see Josh Giddy having a similar season to he had a year ago, barring any type of injuries to any of these guys. Of course, we hate to see injuries, but I'm excited to see the Thunder play this upcoming NBA season. They're on my list as one of the most exciting teams to watch this year. So I'm interested to see what they do. Again, like I said, 44 games. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you guys see the Thunder winning more or less games than they did a year ago? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network. And I catch you guys on the next video.